Welcome back to episode 45 of The Hunt. Today I'm joined with my co-hosts, Benny Roberts, Cake Leonard. Boys, how are you?
Good, mate. How are you?
Going well.
Very good. I'm good. Missed you blokes last week. It's been like 5 days.
I know, that's it.
I was fucking like a lost puppy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the boys are back from Brisbane. They went up to Perth Cup and competed at their special event of the year. Did you just win a bag? Did you get some prize money?
Unfortunately,
We did not, no.
Did you have a win though?
We had a couple wins.
That's good. All right. So the boys came away with some total PRs, which is great. So we'll talk about that for a start. I think we'll introduce the episode. You know, it's going to be a bit different today because we're a bit not underprepared, but we decided that we just wanted to talk about their competitions and the things that they did to get ready for comp. From like in the beginning of being in an arousal sense, consistency through your training, competition attempts as well. I think a lot of listeners will have some valuable takeaways from this. Yep. So we'll start with Benny. I guess, like, how did you see your training leading into it? And was there a kind of like a play of the day that kind of you were predicting and the outcome happened for you?
Yeah, for sure. So, like, my prep was an absolute mixed bag from probably 2 blocks out just because of a heap of lifestyle externals. That I didn't really have control over. Stayed locked in on like nutrition and training and everything that I could, but essentially just had a really good run in. Besides that, like objectively speaking, strongest that I've ever been.
Physically, couldn't be better.
Couldn't have been better.
That's good, and that's very rare for you.
Yeah, ran in, like felt good. No real pain. No like injuries or niggles popping up except for one that maybe lasted like 2 days. It was fine. No big deal. But yeah, had like a really good run in. Momentum was absolutely flying off probably the 3 blocks leading in. And ended up hitting a big total PR in training when I was peaking.
Did you do more on the platform?
No, I did the exact same.
Fucking keys.
Exact same.
And a topic that I want to talk about before we jump over to Cake Leonard is out of you blokes, who had to cut weight, make the class?
Yeah, me.
Unreal.
Yeah.
This guy moves up a weight class and still has to cut into the class. That's crazy.
Do you want to go over your nutrition the night before the comp, and then I can go over mine?
Yeah. So I started gut cutting maybe 4 days out. Didn't really have to do any like water loading or cutting, which was really good.
Did you feel like the gut cut worked?
Yeah, to an extent. It got me within range to just be able to the night before like hit a larger fasting window. I was doing 12 hours for the 4 days leading up.
15 on the
and then
last
I think
or something.
16 or something.
Yeah.
And then, which was easy because 8 a.m. weigh-in. It was chilling. And then, so...
And you weighed in light, like 600 grams under.
Yeah, I was light, but I woke up heavy the morning of. I was like 500 over. It was weird. And we checked the scales the day before. They were 1 for 1. So, yeah.
Fuck.
So I somehow lost
the humidity must have just got to
a ridiculous amount. And then I was spitting in the morning and stuff. But I ended up the night before hitting my fast, went for a 30, 40-minute walk with my spit cup down the main streets of Maruka or wherever it was. Fortitude Valley, mate. That would have been scenes.
You weren't the only one spitting down that fucking strip.
Fucking unreal.
Yeah, and then came back. It was all good. It was in a mug too.
What were you eating? Like, what was your final meal? Your death row meal?
I had mince and rice and Cocoa Pops.
Is that just the classic? Remember how at Nationals I was... the mince and rice,
Yeah, mate. That's it.
Fucking no seasoning.
Easy as. Low as fuck, fibre, easy. Yep. But yeah, anyway, I come back from a walk and Jared's still fucking stuffing his face with cake and pizza.
Cake,
and all that.
pizza, waffles, Nutella bickies.
Fucking feet up, aircon on. Really.
Eating like a pig.
And he took so much pride in telling me everything he was eating.
He goes, fuck, there's way too much icing on this. I may as well use it as moisturiser.
Bro, I'd tell him what I'm eating. He's like, yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you.
Good on you. Must be nice.
I ate myself to a weigh-in that made it look like I cut weight.
Yeah.
Like I weighed in at 82.5.
What's going on, eh? So, like, well, quick question. So, like, you need to probably do a recomp, and you probably need to do a bulk. Is that the plan?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been needing to do a bulk. Yeah.
And what about you, Benny?
I'm chilling, bro.
You're not going to cut? Fuck
I'm going to do a little bit of a recomp, but nothing crazy.
Is that for summer or for powerlifting, Mark?
Summer, mate. Fuck doing it for powerlifting. I'll spit in a cup any day of the week.
To have a few fucking beers every weekend.
Yeah, mate. No, it's unreal.
That's good. All right, well, glad to hear you both made weight. I guess we'll move on to, like, Jared, you're training. Did that kind of like play out to the day that you saw it being in regards to like how good it was?
Yeah. I mean, I had a pretty good prep. Probably my best prep, I'd say, for sure.
You had some issues leading into it though, with like
just with grip on deadlift, which has always been an ongoing issue. But knock on wood, there's the wood. Knock on wood, I believe we have finally fixed it.
Yeah, I agree.
So switching my the way I set my grip from playing around with the bar too much to a bit of like a more grab and go.
Yeah,
and that definitely reflected my final pull on the day. I felt like I could have.
I tell you what, I had the fucking shits of the fact that you missed your final pull. I mean, squat.
Bro, mate, you know,
you fucking had that. What are you doing,
that's the first time I've ever missed a squat ever.
Yeah. How do you reckon? Like, where did it go wrong?
I fell forward.
You fell forward.
I was falling forward, and the bar started rolling up my back, and it's so heavy you can't.
Tell you what he needs, Benny. Get a high bar.
Nah, no way.
It's been a while since
I'll tell you what, but like I had balance issues on the day as well, and I actually think that
it's because you squat out of the same rack every fucking session.
Nah, mate, it was fine. I think it was because it was like 35 to 40 degrees in the gym. It was
and the UVs were pushing you around.
We were fucked. Bro, like the heat and like man, I would have been like dehydrating like a motherfucker. Like it was insane.
It does throw your bearings off a bit.
It just just a little bit more like disorientated.
Yeah, so would you say that like the best way to describe it was kind of like you were playing in turbulence?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, whoa,
fucking Jesus, put your seatbelts on.
Nah, but I definitely felt the repercussions of the heat. There was like an extreme heat warning and everything. Obviously, we're just in the like shed kind of gym scenario, and it's a lot of bodies in there too for the comp in a small area, and it was pretty full on. No breeze
at all. Yeah, fucking hell. Sort out, Kelly, man.
No.
Fuck. So like, I think. Yeah, both of you guys had great preps. It's good to see you return to Queensland after 2022 Nationals and just obliterate your 66 total.
Yep.
It's good to see you, Jared, hang on to a deadlift.
Yep.
9 for 9, 8 for 9.
8 for 9.
And you went 3 for 3 on bench, mate. That's fucking
phenomenal.
3
for 3 on bench. First time in extremely long time.
So I guess like
nice.
You're moving into some exciting part of your training now.
Yep.
Obviously, off-season programming. You've probably both already spoken to your coaches, probably done 2 sessions already.
Yep.
Well hungover.
Yep.
Well fed.
Much.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know about well fed.
Definitely Jared.
Fucking Jared. Yeah. Jared's still well fed from the day before.
Fucking hell, God. All right. We'll talk about like I guess leading into the comp day itself from like a arousal standpoint. Like, did any of you boys do anything different on comp day?
Absolutely not.
Nothing.
No.
It all kept it the same.
Yep.
Exactly the same.
Yeah. Cool. And did it work?
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
So maybe explain, Jared. Like, why do you think it worked?
Well, I mean, you compete the way you train. Like, it's no different. Like, there's no reason to amp up your arousal just on comp day because it's a comp, you know, like I guess you could argue you're probably going to be like in a higher state of arousal just by being there in general, right? But you're not going to change how you yourself get aroused, right? Like I know me myself, I get the most aroused for squat, right? Like heaps of pacing around, like strutting my shit, listening to my music,
getting your cake out.
Yeah, getting my cake out. And so I did the same thing.
I think you and Dan Lee had the same runway at Perth in the Perth warm up room because he was strutting around.
Yeah, he was going hard.
Yeah.
So I do that for my squats.
You decided to try to strut harder than him.
Huh?
You tried to strut harder than him.
Yeah, and then I failed my third squat.
Speaking of a walkway, like so I have been doing the same arousal strat for my squats and deadlifts.
Yeah, now chalk bowls on
week.
the outside of the gym, so you're your walkway is about 30 meters.
Yeah, but I'll go and hit my ammonia in front of the wall, and I'll put my face into the wall, and just like so I'm like squaring up against the wall, and then I spin around and get to the rack. It just G's me up because like I can't do
get
it.
Your hand right, go perpendicular to the fucking camera and show me what you're doing.
Yeah. No, you do it. You show me what you think. And then we'll clip it. And then anyways, fucking just because I don't like other people like getting in my space.
Neither.
Because
I hate that.
You're claustrophobic.
I get like I'll get amped up at that person then, not at the barbell. The wall. You know what I mean? I'm like, get the fuck off me. So if I can control it, like, and control the amount that I'm like pressing into this wall instead of, getting big boy slapped like MJ Gorilla.
Fuck that. I couldn't think of any fucking worse.
That's my arousal strat. So fortunately, there was a wall like next to the tech desk, and then I had like a 3 meter like runway.
You punished
to the
that wall.
platform.
Fuck, you would have got there quick.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
That was sick.
You would have done your attempt within about 10 seconds.
Yeah, no.
50 seconds on the
was
clock.
good, mate. Yeah,
That's
absolutely
sick.
revving. But yeah,
That's so good.
It was good. But I think on the arousal topic, something that I did experience was, I don't know if it's because I've had so much time away from the platform. That was my first comp in like a year, so I didn't feel like as comfortable as what I did in training, just normally.
Just out of touch.
Just a little bit out of touch. After a couple attempts, it was fine, but I think one thing that I did notice was like I couldn't get into that same like really heightened arousal state that I normally do for my top sets in the gym, mainly for squat. And that could have been a mixture of things.
It
like
happens
just
so
cutting
fast.
weight a little
That's the
bit,
thing.
the pace of the day,
Yeah.
the heat, like being structured and being like told this is when you go, like, you know, and just not being a bit out of touch with that.
Yeah.
So as a response to that, I was quite aware that like, okay, I'm not able to force this amount of hype in myself for these attempts. So I kind of pulled it back a little bit for my third squat after having what felt like a heavier than expected opener and second.
Yep.
And then went out and just well executed my third, and it was the best squat that I put up all day. So, and obviously the heaviest. So yeah, it was good.
That's
It's matched what I did in training, and it was well
Fuck
good.
yeah. I think that's the biggest thing is like mainly juniors they get wrong. They get to competition day and they just do shit differently on the platform. Like shout out Hugo May. That guy carries on just as much as he does in training as he does on the platform. And he fucking executed really well. Pulled 300, 722 and a half. Topped himself as nominated number 1 junior in 93, which is a sensational achievement. But yeah, it goes without saying, like both you blokes obviously like treated the day just like another training day. And I think that's the main thing. I think I want to touch on personally, like there's a lot of like, especially juniors, like they get so wrapped up in the algorithm of Instagram where some people are posting like their training, which is obviously good because we know that, you know, Instagram's a highlight reel, but they either impersonate or try to arouse just like their favorite lifters on social media. But clearly you guys have dialed in exactly like where you need to be in that headspace to be able to perform as best as you possibly can. And I think you've learned how to like refine it to the point where like you can do it in Queensland on a 30-degree day with fucking 100% humidity, you know what I mean? So I think that's a really like important skill to have. As for attempt selections, like are there any things that you guys could have done better? We'll start with Jared.
Nah, I was really, really happy with my attempts on the day. The only thing that obviously didn't really go to plan was like my squat. I did have a higher squat planned initially, but
You went. What was the jump though? Was it like 127 to 232 or something? No, sorry, 227.
Yeah, so 215 to 227,
And then 5 kilo jump.
then 5 kilos because that's all I
that was
felt.
safe, bro.
I know. Yeah, I just fell forward. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's the only
bit
thing
annoying.
that you could have changed, but you really didn't know the outcome until
Exactly. Yeah, like I obviously couldn't have prepared myself for that because that's never ever happened before.
Yep.
That's
What
all right.
about your bench attempts? I think you went like one
To the T.
Yeah, to the T.
Yeah, I definitely, Kelly Mann, after I came off, said she probably thought I had about 142, so extra 2.5 in there. I agree, but that actually wasn't part of the plan, so executed that to the T.
Yep. What were the jumps though between attempts?
Oh, so 7.5 from the opener, then 5 kilos into the third.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah,
perfect.
that's usually what I always do for bench.
Perfect.
Deadlift, this was the first comp where we tried a larger jump from the opener to the second, so we jumped 20 from the opener to the second, which is what I usually do in training anyway. And that felt fine, but I think I misgrouped my second a little bit because it felt pretty shit. So we opted to only take 7.5 for the third, which that third moved really, really good. I definitely had probably maybe another 7.5.
Yep.
In there.
I think that's the annoying thing when it comes to taking massive jumps is that like the degree of attention to detail in your technique has to match the jump. So if you're taking a 20 kilo jump from your opener to your second, you best believe that like your technique better be ready for that 20 kilo jump. So like I love a 20 kilo jump on opener to second, for example, but the lifter has to be ready for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like I like mentally, obviously, like I felt ready for it because that's what I do in training, right?
Yeah, mentally it's fine. It's the physical part.
Yeah, I think physically I just rushed it quite a bit, you know.
Fucking too keen, mate.
Yeah. Too keen to grab and go.
And what about you, Benny? How did your attempts look? Do they look pretty textbook?
Yeah, pretty good. Basically, the plan was to finish at a 200 squat. We finished 5 kilos shy of that, just at 195.
You had 5.
No.
You reckon?
No. Maybe this is the thing. Based on my third attempt, sure, but based on my second attempt, no.
For sure. Yeah.
I went out for
that's the important thing.
Yeah,
you're reading the play in front of you.
You're not out here trying to think, okay, based on what I hit in training last week, I should be good for this. It's like you need to take into consideration how that last attempt to move to put in the next one and justify it. So, we opened at 180, took the planned jump plus 10 to 190.
Yeah.
I knew from even probably my last warm-up, I was like, I don't feel as good as what I would like to. So I was like, it'll be all right. We'll just load the planned, first, see how we go. Took the planned jump to second at 190 just to give myself enough space to potentially load it if it's there. Hit that and I was just like, oh man, it's not it. I'm getting shoved back really far. So we just took a conservative plus 5, repeat 195, which is what I hit the week before. Moved really well. Really happy with it. Probably in hindsight,
about the same.
Like you said, probably had that 2.5 to 5 extra, but I was there just trying to make lifts and just max the total. Yeah. So and I knew that I wanted to load something to deadlift later in the day. And that's the biggest takeaway
is that you want to just load what is there on that day.
Yeah,
that's the thing. Absolutely, my plan, for how the day was going to hopefully go, was very different to how the day actually went. Yeah. But the day went how it went because that was the day that I had,
yeah, exactly. And
I think that's what separates an intermediate to an advanced lifter.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the number one thing I always say to my clients is that the cool thing about powerlifting is that you get to wake up the next day and do it all again. So no matter if you fuck up or if you have a win or you didn't reach expectations, you just get to come around and just do it all again with a reset button. So you should treat your comps like that. You're waking up on a new day. You don't know if you're going to turn up. You like to try and predict and hope that you've done everything you possibly can.
Yeah.
But again, the plan is only a plan. It's not the fucking strategy set in stone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%. And then bench was good.
Bro.
Bench was good. I beat the depth allegations. Everyone can get fucked.
I was personally this cunt's going to bomb out.
Nah.
He was stressing so hard.
Shut up, really?
I was worried.
Because he was yapping to us nah, bro, get fucked. I'm all
the
good.
night, the days leading up to it, the morning of,
I brought it up a couple times,
Yeah.
I was being on the down low, but I never talk about that type of shit. So I was like, fuck, I'm a bit worried. I was like, fuck. Oh man. And I went in and I was just I was in the warm-up room fuck, should I be changing shit now? But again, I was like, oh, I'll just go out. I'll see what happens. Hit my opener at 137.5. 3 whites. I look at Dave and I'm like, we're so on. Tap him up.
Can I tell you something funny about that opener?
Yeah.
After you came off after that opener, Big Davey Hoffman is pissing himself laughing, walking past me. I'm like, what's so funny, mate? Yeah. And he's like, oh, Benny just full sunk his opener array, 3 whites. About it's sink touch.
Yeah, I didn't even sink it, bro.
No way. I reckon
this normal.
He's getting away with his normal technique. That is fucked.
Bro, legit. Yeah,
because I was watching the stream and where the camera is, obviously it's higher, so it looks astronomically high.
Yeah,
I was thinking, cunt, he's not fucking hit this.
Nah.
And you went 3 from 3.
3 from 3, bro. I didn't get one rep.
You went 7-7? So 7.5,
I went 7.5 to 145, and then I went plus 5 to 150.
Yeah.
Hit them all. Got 150 on the platform, which I was so gassed about.
That's hectic.
I was genuinely in my mind, the most probable scenario was going out, getting elbow depth lit up on my opener, and then having to change, hit that again, and then going to 145 for my second or third, and probably hitting it
that's just frustrating.
Yeah, but it was sick. Oh yeah, went 3 from 3. I got 1 blue card on my 150 for butt lift, I think.
No, blue's yellow. So blue would be soft elbows or something.
Oh, soft elbows.
Yeah. True. You're a soft bloke. So
there you go. Soft. Nah, no way, mate. I'll go 9 for 9. Anyway. And then went into deadlifts. I was obviously riding a bit of a high there. Felt really good deadlifting, to be honest.
Yeah, 220.
I reckon, I felt good in my warm-ups. My opener was all right. My second was a bit meh. So we took conservative jump. I went from, I believe it was 195. The plan was to take 10 to 12, and I was like, oh, we'll just take 10. Took 10 to 205, and then after that, I asked Dave, I was like, what do you reckon? And he was like, my head immediately said 215 reach, 212 safe, and I was like, 212, I just want to hit. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
So went out and I smoked it, and I was like, holy fuck. And
did you pull 210 in here?
212 and a half.
That was at
10.
6.
At 6.
At 6.
Mixed groove. I'm like maxed out at 212 and a half in the gym.
Oh, I remember that now. Yeah.
And then on the
That
platform.
was hard, mate.
Yeah.
And on the
That's
platform,
fucked.
like, it flew. I actually sent the comparison videos today because I messaged him randomly. I was like, I reckon I had 228. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah, have a look at this. Sent 212 from training, and it was probably like 4 seconds slower. Just crazy. Like
4 seconds in the grand scheme of like active range of motion is fucking hard work.
Yeah, man.
You and I
cool.
both had quite a bit left in our deadlifts, I think.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeah,
You could have held on at 260, mate.
Mate, I reckon I had 260 to 65.
Technique.
Honestly, yeah.
That's cool. Well, I think the biggest takeaway that I'm hearing, and for our listeners, is your temp selection shouldn't be much different to your training.
Exactly
It's
right.
just that in your training, the number one thing you can do that is going to help you on competition day is to know in your mind that your body and I guess like your mentality needs to also lift with the amount of kilos that you're attempting on your next warm-up or on your next attempt or top set, back off, whatever it may be.
Because then you're getting... Sorry, cut you off.
No, you're right, mate. That's just very rude.
You're getting data by knowing how much exactly you do or don't have left
Yeah.
in your attempts as well by taking the same jumps.
Yeah.
And I think having like safe attempts in the back of your mind is always a really good thing.
Yeah.
And trying to kind of break, it's not necessarily your job as the athlete to do this, but from the coach's perspective, like when you're putting in the next attempt, what's the probability of hit and miss? And, you know, what's at stake for that attempt? You know, if it's high stakes and you're just like, it's worth the gamble, then you go for it. But in the scheme of things, if you just want to be making lifts and maxing the total, like you just always want to make sure that you're going to hit that lift.
The thing is, a lot of athletes, like this is a fact. Some people are happy they even tried that attempt even though they missed it.
Yeah.
But probably like 3 to 6, maybe a year later, you realize, fuck, I really wish I hit that third. That I could have hit on that day because my open powerlifting will look way nicer. So like, I think, a lot of people tend to kind of think that like they're just happy to make an attempt at something that was really hard even though they missed it. But that's just a really backwards way of thinking about how you can actually maximize your day altogether because people only care about the total.
Yeah.
And really, like, if you're not making lists, you're not maximizing your total.
Yeah, 100%. It's always like, like you could gain, 5 kilos, but you're also going to lose 10.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? If you're taking a plus 15 instead of a plus 10 kilo
100%.
jump, So.
Alrighty, well, we'll move on to our next segment. We aren't going to do overrated, populated, underrated. We're going to be doing a quiz. I've wrote some questions up for the boys, and we're going to go head-to-head between Cake Leonard and Benny Schlobitz.
Benny Schlobitz, eh?
We'll be back in a second.
Fuck yeah, no.
And we're back. So, as mentioned, we're going to be doing a quiz. Now, this quiz is going to cover a number of topics. We're going to be talking IPF, APA, strength training principles. We're going to be talking about Sheffield, okay? And basically, it's multiple choice. So, you write down A, B, C, or D to the listeners at home. You just want to think A, B, C, or D in your head. And if you get it right, comment what your score is, and you can compare yourself to the boys here today. So in the hot seats, we have Cake Leonard on our right, and Benny, I only party after competitions, Roberts.
Yeah, that's it, mate.
Right.
And speaking of, I'm carrying a bit of fatigue today. I got 2 brain cells just dancing around, all right, and I don't know what their skill level
The
on the IPF
excuses to
rule
start
book.
the rollout. So how it used to keep the tally is just put a stroke up the top, and then obviously when you get to 5, you go across it, all right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, cool.
All good.
Alrighty. Question number 1. In which year was the International Powerlifting Federation established?
Bro.
A, 1967. B, 1971. C, 1975. D, 1980. You got 3 seconds. And the answer was B, 1971. Oh.
What'd you do? No way.
How did you know that, Benny?
Huh?
How'd you know
I'm
that?
cracked, bro.
Okay, so Benny gets a stroke there.
I had a feeling there was a 7 in there, but I went with the latter one.
Well, 3 of the answers had a 7 in there, mate. So yeah. Okay.
Oh, fuck. True. Well,
Right,
maybe I've only got
moving on
2
to the
brain
second
cells
question.
as well.
The IPF has strict rules on equipment, as we all know. What type of lifting suits are allowed in the IPF? A. Multiply suits. B. Single ply suits. C. No lifting suits, only raw is permitted. Or D. Triple ply suits. 3.
Sorry, which one was single player?
B. 3, 2, 1. Turn. Okay, got it right.
True.
That would have gave it away, him asking that question.
Nah, I knew it was one or like A or B, but
Yeah, so it's only single ply and raw. Like that's the equip part is only single ply.
yeah.
Alrighty, question number 3. Which organisation is the IPF affiliate for Australia? A. APU. B. APL. C. GPC. Or D. APA.
It's a hard one, eh?
3, 2,
hard, mate.
1. Good job, boys, eh? Fucking hell.
Love your work, mate.
Make sure you're not copying each other's answers. Got to see what's going on over there.
That's good, mate.
All right, question number 4. This is actually a hard one.
Is it?
Who was the first Australian powerlifter to win a world championships in the IPF?
Okay.
A. Max Bristow. B. Liz Craven. C. Odell Manuel. Or D. Bronwyn Schmidt. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. The answer is D. Bronwyn Schmidt. You both got it wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Fucking hell. Who went Maxi Bristow?
I did.
Yeah, well done. Like, respect to the man.
Yeah, he's a goat.
Yeah, I just didn't think he'd won though.
Who'd you put again?
Liz.
All right, you ready? Question number 5. In what year did the Australian Powerlifting Alliance officially form? A. 2020. B. 2022. C. 2023. D. 2024.
Go again, please, mate.
In what year did the Australian Powerlifting Alliance officially form? A. 2010. B. 2022. C. 2023. D. 2024. 3, 2, 1. D. Officially formed, so it became
January 1st.
Yeah, January 1st. Fucking there you go.
Trick question, eh?
All right, on to the
right.
next section.
Fair
Section,
enough.
sorry. So, strength training principles. The concept of progressive overload is essential in powerlifting, as we all know. What does it mean? A. Increasing reps while keeping weight constant. B. Gradually increasing the weight or intensity to build strength over time. C. Lifting at maximum intensity every workout. Or D. Focusing on accessory exercises to build strength. 3, 2, 1. Good job, boys. That's why I hired you. That's B. Let's go.
Bloody
Can we get a score check real quick? What's the...
I'm at 4.
I'm on 3.
Fucking hell, Jared. All right.
No good.
Yeah. I thought you completed the internship. Next up. What principle emphasizes the importance of rest for muscle growth and recovery? A. Specificity. B. Variation. C. Recovery. D. Frequency. 3, 2, 1. Good job, boys. C. Recovery. Well done, listeners at home, if you got that right. Moving on to question number 8. According to the principle of specificity, what should a powerlifter focus on in their training? A. Cardio exercises like running. B. Movements that mimic squat, bench, and deadlift. C. High rep endurance. D. Bodybuilding style exercises. 3, 2, 1. Fuck. All right. Can't get him wrong. Very good. You must work at HPC. Fuck. Just shameless plugs all the way through.
Shameless plug.
Question number 9. Last one of the strength principles round. What role does periodization play in strength training? A. It's a method of maximizing strength gains by dividing training into cycles with different focuses. B. It's a way to prevent injuries by limiting heavy lifting once a week. C. It refers to the alternate between powerlifting and other sports. D. It's a technique for recovering faster between workouts. 3, 2, 1. Hey, very done. We're well done, boys.
Yeah.
You guys went, what, 4 from 4 in that round?
4, yeah.
We take those.
We take those.
Yeah, we don't miss.
Next one, powerlifting programming. Okay. What does RPE stand for and why is it used in powerlifting programming? A. Rate of physical efficiency used to track rest times. Repetitions per exercise. used to set total reps per each workout. C, rate of perceived exertion, used to adjust intensity based on how difficult the lift feels. D, rep power efficiency, used to gauge power in each rep. Fuck, if you get this wrong, Jared, I swear to fuck.
No, it's like writing weird on the
I
thing.
swear you just wrote a D. The answers are 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's go. That's pretty easy, yeah?
That was
Yeah,
pretty
mate.
easy.
All right.
Heat it up. Come on.
In a standard powerlifting program, what is the typical frequency of each main lift, squat, bench, and deadlift?
Sorry, can you just repeat the question really
In
quick?
a standard powerlifting program,
Yep.
okay, I'm talking bodges all standard, nothing special about it. What is the typical frequency of each main lift for the squat, bench, and deadlift for an intermediate lifter? A, once a week. B, twice a week. C, 3 times a week. D, daily. Benny could drop the lead here. 3, 2, 1. B. Oh, Jared, you're fucking dropping the ball, mate.
Fuck.
Jared,
That was a shit question.
who's going to squat and deadlift 3 days a week, brother? You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's thinking about bench.
I know, he's all about
He's
bench.
thinking about bench.
Fucking hell, mate.
Oh, I thought it. Actually, you know what?
I even
Don't worry.
repeated the question for you.
Yeah, I know you did.
Fuck.
The 2 brain cells.
Yeah. Still recovering, brother.
Benny, you need to donate one of them to fucking Jared.
Yeah, donate one brain cell. You can have one Benny brain cell.
All right, next question. What's the primary purpose of incorporating accessory exercises in a powerlifting program? A, to build endurance for long SBD days. B, to address muscle imbalances and support the main lifts. C, to replace the main lifts entirely. D, to improve cardiovascular health.
You said that in a very posh way, Pods.
Sorry, mate.
To improve cardiovascular
3,
health.
2, 1. Yes, B. Correct. Well done.
B for Benny's brain cell.
Last question for the powerlifting programming component. What does a deload week typically involve? I feel like one of you are going to get this wrong.
Thanks, mate.
Because
Don't take it personally.
A, skipping workouts entirely to rest.
It's that one.
B, significantly reducing weight or intensity to allow recovery. C, increasing weight to maximize strength gains. D, focusing on cardio and flexibility. 3, 2, 1.
Mine's writing so weird.
That's very good. Well done.
I can prove you wrong, eh?
You did. You both did. All right, section 4. These are the last 2 sections coming up. This section is about Australian powerlifting rules and records.
Okay. Fuck, here we go.
In Australian Powerlifting Alliance, which age category is classified as Masters 2? A, 35 to 39. B, 40 to 45. C, 40 to 48. D, 40 to 49. Three, two, one. Very well done. Good. That's good. You both must coach some Masters clients. All right. Question 15. If an IPF validated record happens in Australia, how many judges must confirm it a successful lift? A1, B2, C3, D4.
This is a national record.
International record.
Can you repeat the...
Yeah.
If there's an IPF validated record in Australia, so IPF being International Powerlifting Federation record, how many judges must confirm a lift to be successful? A1, B2, C3, D4.
Fuck.
3, 2, 1. You both got it wrong.
Really?
You only need two white lights to get it right.
Oh,
You
okay.
fucking Pelicans.
Yeah, that's like a bit of a trick question,
Jared, you could have got him back there.
I could have. I was thinking like.
I was
You're a
like-
referee, mate.
I was
know,
thinking how
mate.
many
You're
you
both
need,
referees.
I was like, how many do you need to officiate the lift?
That's what I
You know
thought.
what I mean?
And
'Cause you need 3 national referees to judge a national record spot.
I think, yeah.
Then I was thinking,
know what I
like,
mean?
you got.
You can't have one local Pelican, all right, and 2 national Pelicans.
Can't have Garrison Steele fucking
Garrison.
Yeah,
Still.
Mr. White Lights. Mr. gives his Mrs. White Lights.
Yeah, Mr. Blue Light Barry. All right.
Mr. That's not depth, Benny.
Question 16. In Australia, I don't know if this is correct. No, yeah. In Australia, what is the heaviest raw deadlift ever achieved in a sanctioned IPF competition? A, 350. B, 360. D, 363. No, did I say D then?
You did say
C,
D.
363.
C, okay.
D, 362.5.
I literally feel like I spoke about this on the weekend, but
3, 2, 1. Good job. Bonus point. Who holds it?
Sammy Butterworth.
Give yourself a bonus point. Well done, boys.
There we go.
At SBD Cup.
Fucking oath. All right.
Yeah, we did speak to him about it. Yeah.
Section 5, the last section of them all. SBD Sheffield. Benny, what's the score you're on?
14.
Cake, what are you on?
12.
Fuck, mate. All right, so Benny needs to get two answers wrong here to even it up. Question 17. What is the primary purpose of the SBD Sheffield competition? A, to provide lifters with an alternative competition to the IPF World Championships. B, to bring together the world's top IPF powerlifters to break world records. C, to promote raw powerlifting without equipment. D, to focus on novice lifters. 3, 2, 1. B. Fucking ChatGPT gives me some shit answers, eh?
Shit answers.
All right. Question 18. In what year was the inaugural SBD Sheffield competition scheduled for the very first time? A, 2018. B, 2020. C, 2021. D, 2022. 3, 2, 1. That was a fucking trick question, that one.
It was.
I have the t-shirt, bro.
Oh, do you actually?
Yeah.
Shout out to COVID.
Yeah,
All right.
no way.
Where is the SBD Sheffield event held?
Oh, fucking tough one.
Oh. A, Sheffield. B, London. C, Sydney. D, New York. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Fuck, that's a shit question, ChatGPT. Come on, mate.
Come on, mate.
All right.
Come on.
What sets this SBD Sheffield competition apart from other IPF events? A, only masters lifters are allowed to compete. B, it includes multiply lifting as well as single ply. C, athletes are invited based on their potential to break records and prize money is awarded to records broken. D, it includes outside of traditional squat, bench, and deadlift. That's fucking shit. You both better get this right. Let's go. Done. Last question. Which of the following is not true about SBD Sheffield event? A, it's hosted by SBD, the apparel and the equipment brand. B, it's open for all powerlifters regardless of federation. C, it's known for high production value and large prize money pool. And D, it aims to showcase the best IPF raw lifters worldwide.
Wait, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah, good job. Done. Alrighty. Well, that concludes the quiz. And the winner by, from memory, 2 big old points is...
Yeah.
Benny, I don't train Sundays, Roberts. Well done, mate. Hey?
Oh. All right.
Good job.
We'll take those.
Yeah, I
Condolences, mate.
I didn't want to sit here for half an hour to try and figure out
Well done, mate.
an overrated, underrated, properly rated. So I thought we'd just see what the old computer would spit out for a quiz. Was that fun?
That
it
was
was
fun.
good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Keen to run it back.
I think we could probably make it harder.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I reckon the next time we do it, we probably include like a punishment of some sort.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can do that now as well. Like, yeah.
Hey.
All right. Let's say, all right, we'll do a rematch next week. Okay.
Done.
But the loser, okay, has to do a get ready with me reel for Instagram.
Oh.
That's pretty good. Okay.
That's shocking. And it have to. Oh, and it has to go up before that podcast comes out.
Yes. So there's no relatable context. Oh fuck.
Fuck.
Okay, and I will admit that like I will write the questions, ChatGPT won't, and they will be a little bit harder than just that one. Okay.
I like that.
All right.
All right.
Or maybe we can get Dan Lee to be the quiz master, so you can do it.
All right.
Ooh,
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
I
but like,
that.
oh, but fuck, I really want to watch you two fucking go head to head again.
Yeah. You just don't want to be involved and have to do
The problem is,
He doesn't
like,
want to take
actually,
any L.
if I can arrange Mevin and Dan to co-host,
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
well, I just need someone who knows how to run the cameras. That's the biggest thing.
That's fine.
All right, well, we'll wrap it up there.
figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Tune in next week. Thank you for listening to episode 45, and have a good day and train hard.
Thanks, guys.
See you
See you
later.
later.